back, man. Mr. 925. Wow. Strength of women. Whoa, God. Where do we begin? I mean, woman is strength. Strength is woman. I mean, those aren't just words, but a reflection of what mankind is. It's just a replica of God's image on earth. In my mother's tongue, I would call it Iskokugazi. The strength of a woman to me is an African woman. I think it is a true essence of living through hardships. It is warmth, it is love, it is kindness, it is generosity, it is the strength of woman that's explained through her kids, their dreams, her drive in life as a being, her definite definition of life, her imperfections, her flaws, her cries, her joy. Bruh, you see, this episode is just made for women, and as we are celebrating African Month, it's women of this age that are not in alignment with the strength of what they have as African women. I'm just going to dwell much more on the African side of it, because strength of woman is Africanly rooted. From the breast of the woman giving nourishing nutrients to offer a child strength and growth, that is the strength of a woman. And an African woman who has the strength to endure labor without these injections that numb all the pain, an African woman goes through it all without no cry, saying, God, why did you choose women to be the ones that are delivering kids? But we endure, we stay in it. I'm just gonna dwell much more on this topic, because it touches not only Tina Abafazi, but then the strength that we have in Hlabeni. I mean, African woman with her child on her back and a bucket on her head. There are songs where when we were still singing them in exile, like our forefathers, and were still singing them in exile. It would be songs of belittling Abafazi, belittling the strength that women have. It would be songs that were not in sync with the power a woman has within the societal patriarchal issues. Some are like a woman is told they won't be CEOs, they won't lead. Umfazi, we will never find Umfazi a president, and which is true. That is still existing. That stigma is still existing in our societies. It's a patriarchal one, because an African woman doesn't hire to cook, clean, and raise her children. An African woman doesn't hire to cook and clean and raise her children. An African woman endures that pain. It's more like an Afro comb in a brisk hair and a tail comb trying to detangle every bit in those coils and coils, but still it doesn't get detached from the brisk hair. It's episode like these that makes us to go back to our root and say, I'm a woman, and this is my strength, this is my capability, this is what I, as an African woman, can achieve as a woman on my own. It's such a beautiful episode. It's such a beautiful episode that you're gonna have, because as we are remembering that African month, a whole lot happened in Africa. A whole lot of women lost their lives in Africa, and I think it's high time that we go back to our roots, not only to remember those heroes and heroes that have died for the liberty that we are having today as African women, but I think it's also to remember, to revive unto the strength that we have as young women that are living in this current world. It is never easy. It won't be easy. And the strength of women is love. The strength of women is appreciating other women. The strength of a woman is through loving and living her life the way it is, and acceptance is seen through that as well. Pac-Man, let me not take much more, but then hey, you've touched another topic that we African women are still struggling to find, because the moment you lose your strength, the moment you lose your capability, is when you bypass a certain direction in your life. So yeah, strength of women is leaving.